Hi, my name is Morgan Fiedler, and this is on Chapter 3 on consciousness and the two-track mind, the psychological perspective on the human conscious. Throughout this Chapter 3, there are three main points. The basic concepts of consciousness, how sleep interacts with your brain, as well as how dreams show up in neuroactivity, and how drugs can affect our consciousness. One of the most significant concepts of basic consciousness is the difference between parallel and sequential processing. Parallel processing is how your mind goes about familiar routine acts. And on the other hand, sequential processing helps focus your attention and mind on a specific new thing that you're trying to learn, but it's only one specific thing at a time. This combination of parallel and sequential processes results in a dual processing that helps encompass all of your conscious and unconscious thoughts and activities that are being carried out at once. So that's kind of how you can think about one thing while you're handling something else with muscle memory. The next concept is how dreams and sleep are reflected in neuroactivity. An EEG machine measures the alpha waves that reflect a person being awake. So the more alpha waves that you have in your brain, the more awake that you are, basically. Once you're asleep, those alpha waves change into delta waves. And then your body starts to go through the N1, N2, and N3 stages of sleep. So through each, N1 is you're kind of asleep, N2 is where you're most asleep, and N3 is where you're starting to wake up. There's also another stage that's more commonly known as REM sleep, where dreams can occur. Physically, during REM, your heart rate rises, your breathing becomes irregular, and your eyes move more rapidly. During REM sleep, your body is given a break to let your mind properly sort and store your long-term memories, and your different things that you learn through muscle memory. The next key concept is how drugs alter and affect our consciousness. Psychoactive drugs specifically are drugs that alter your moods and perception. These can be things like depressants, such as alcohol, that disrupts your memory, and opioids, like narcotics, and they basically aid in pain relief, like Oxycontin. Next, there are stimulants that speed up body functions, such as nicotine and cocaine, which are addictive. They kind of give you that buzz. And basically for any type of drug, if you abuse it and misuse it, you can become addicted. And finally, we have hallucinogens like LSD and marijuana that distort your perception, and they create this brain hypersensitivity that you notice when you're scanning the brain while a user is on that drug. All of your brain, different parts of your brain become overactive. All of these drugs impact things like your mood, your rates of anxiety, how much energy you have, and then the neural function changes depending on what it is. Some increase and some decrease depending if it's a depressant or a different one. It's important to note that not all drugs are inherently bad, though. So that is the summary of Chapter 3.